What's the biggest difference between Ireland and the Netherlands, school related?
Okay, in Ireland, all of our second level students are together. We don't divide them according to who wants to go to university or who wants to go to technical, so we have all different abilities mixed together. So it's quite different that way. It's very mixed classes and mixed abilities, so it can be more difficult to teach, but they don't head in a particular direction as early as they do maybe in Holland. There seems to be a very good atmosphere between the students and the teachers in the school.
What do you think can be taught to the Dutch teachers by the Irish ones?
I'm not sure what could be taught. I don't know. I'm only here to learn.
It's not very relevant because you didn't get to see our teachers teach.
Oh yeah.
What did you like most this week?
I like to experience the different culture and how pretty the town is, how neat it is, and so little traffic, everybody on bicycles, and everybody in school is very happy and polite, very nice, and as I said, the lovely atmosphere between the students and the teachers. And in our school it's kind of similar, there's a good atmosphere, but maybe not always in bigger schools in Ireland the atmosphere maybe not always as good.
Yeah, more professional.
More professional and more close off, whereas there's very good interactions between students and teachers here, which is very nice to see.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. What
Thanks
do you think is the biggest difference between Ireland and the Netherlands, school related?
Between the two schools, it's a lot more free-flowing here. Students can have a lot more opportunity to be self-directed in their learning, and in Ireland there would be a lot more structure to each of the lessons, and specific communication as to what they are going to do and cover in each of the lessons. I feel in the Netherlands that students have more opportunity to decide for themselves whether they will apply to a task or something.
Okay. What can be taught to the Dutch teachers by the Irish ones?
In what term? In what way would you mean?
Teaching or organizing stuff. Like, do you think maybe one time this week you thought like this, we would have done this better?
Well, not better, just differently.
Yeah.
I think. For example, this morning, we would have I personally, if I were doing it, would have had the students who were in charge have a meeting at the start. I would have then directed them to make an announcement at the beginning of the class, and then to set up stations for each of the elements that were needed to be completed within it. But it was interesting to see that the teachers here just left the students to try and organise that themselves, so it gave them a chance to see would it work or not. There was more opportunity for learning that way, but I do think some direction and structure in that way would have been helpful to go with the time constraints.
What did you like most this week?
Experiencing all the different types of schools. We went to both locations, and we went to the university, so I thought that was very interesting, and I thought it was interesting to see the dynamics between the teachers and the students. I found that really good, and then to see the facilities. I think there are a lot of very good positive things here, and the way classes are divided between the levels, I found that very interesting, and would love to see that in Ireland.
What can be taught to the Dutch teachers by the Irish ones?
I think the Dutch teachers let their students have more responsibility. You know, they don't spoon feed them. You say, this is what's to be done, and you're given time to do it, and if it's not done, it's because you didn't do it. Whereas the Irish students, like, I'd always try and help them along and say, well, you need to include this, or maybe you should put that in there, and you put that in there. Whereas with the Dutch, it was like, you were told what to do and you were expected to do it. Whereas with the Irish, it was more help given all the way.
What did you like most this week?
What did I like? I loved our hotel. It was a lovely hotel. And I really enjoyed, I thought the staff here were really lovely and friendly. I mean, I shook so many people's hands all the time. I enjoyed the different sports, the survival and the ice skating, because there was something very different that I wouldn't have done before. And I thought that the Dutch students, some of Dutch students, including you, were very good at encouraging others. So I thought that was lovely to see, because I think that's what it's about, you know, encouraging others and trying new skills. Because obviously, no, like the Irish didn't know how to ice skate as well as the Dutch, so I thought that was very good too.
What did you like least this week?
I like least. I suppose I didn't like the really long days. You know, we were up at maybe 7 o'clock and then we'd get back to where we're staying at 9 o'clock.
Oh.
And I'm like, but when can I shower? When can I, you know, read a book? Or I thought the days were a bit too long. Now, it was still very enjoyable days, but I thought that they were just a bit too long.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the rain on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This was it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.